What is up, my love? Thank you so much for tuning back into another video. I hope you are having an amazing Thursday thus far, and that you've had an amazing week thus far, and that the trend continues on into a beautiful weekend. But without further ado, let's head into today's topic. So today I want to talk about forming healthy habits. Now, this has been my lifelong purpose as of late, is just figuring out which habits are going to set me up for success, that are going to make me feel better in this moment, tomorrow, in a week from now when I look back on how I spent my week. And finding those habits has been really a trial and error process. Right now, the current habits that I'm instilling into my everyday life are meditating, journaling, washing my face, brushing my teeth, getting 8 hours of sleep, making sure that I'm doing a wind down at the end of the day, having a lot of protein after I work out, working out in the first place. I work out 4 times a week. So those are just some of the things that I do on the regular. It has taken me a while, a couple years actually, trying to figure out the sweet spot, the good mixture of ingredients that make up healthy habits for me. And why I think healthy habits are so important and why I will always advocate for them is that it kind of puts your brain on autopilot. You form these regular routine actions you do every day or every other day or every week or month or however often it is. And eventually over time, your body and your mind and your whole soul just knows how to do it without even thinking about it. Thus, a habit. And when you don't have to think about doing something, then right when there's a cue to do it, for example, I wake up in the morning and the first thing that I do is meditate. Well, the first thing I actually do is go to the bathroom because gotta release the fluids, okay? I go to the bathroom and then I meditate. Automatically. No thinking required. When you can get to that place of no thinking required, then you automatically do these things that you know are good for you, are healthy for you even. And when you pick these healthy habits, you're making a conscious choice for yourself that you have made this decision that you want to move forward with life in this way and that you are taking care of yourself on a daily basis. But when you don't choose your habits and when you let them run wild, then you fall into the category of unhealthy habits. And what does that look like? Here are a few examples if you want to know. It is binge watching a lot of shows on Netflix without even realizing that you did that, and then it's 4 a.m. It's eating a whole bag of chips or an entire container of cookies while you're watching said Netflix show. Or it's staying up really late watching that Netflix show, eating all of those snacks. That is 4 a.m. and then you wake up at 7 a.m. and you only get 3 hours of sleep. So all of these things are not so great. They're not very healthy and I would not recommend. But if you are there, totally fine. Accept where you are, allow it to be. Recognize, does this serve me? If the answer is no, don't shame yourself. Do not judge yourself. Do not criticize. Do not say I shouldn't have done that in the first place and all of these negative thoughts. Do not pile them on. That is not going to help. I do not recommend. Instead, be like, okay, this doesn't serve me. I want to change. Make the change. Simple as that. I know it's not actually as simple as that in practice, but it can be. And I'm showing you the light. I'm showing you that it doesn't need to be so hard to change your habits. It just takes awareness. It just takes that one moment where you're like, how did I get here? Why am I here? I don't want to be here. I want to be over here. And making that shift, no matter how difficult, no matter how long, over to healthy habits. My habits honestly have been my savior in a lot of moments. They have changed my life, and I think I don't really recognize sometimes how good they are for me because I just do them every day and they're automatic. But when I look back on my past selves, for example, maybe 5 years ago, I've changed a lot. And it's because I have formed healthy habits. I have formed routines that I do every single day that keep me at a baseline, that keep me stable, that ground me, that connect me to myself, that help me realize things that I wouldn't have realized if I wasn't doing these habits. Like journaling, a lot of the times I don't think that it helps because I'm just rambling about whatever's going on in my head. But I think the rambling is actually productive because it's getting all of that gunk out of your head onto paper so that way you can be clearer, understand what's going on inside of you instead of bottling it up and pushing it down into the deep darkness that is your soul and forgetting that it's there. Journaling, meditating, all of these things that bring you back to self really help ground you. So I hope this inspires you to think about the habits that you have on a daily basis. Are they healthy? Are they unhealthy? Not to judge yourself whether or not you are in either category. Just to look, to observe, to be aware of where you stand. If you're somewhere in the middle, then that's okay too. Like, it is not just like a strict category. There's a spectrum here. So just bringing awareness to the things that you do on a daily basis, and like something in school, assessing whether or not you want to continue on that path. And if you don't, great, then change it. That's all. That is all you need to do. And if you want some examples or some more examples of healthy habits that I do, feel free to reach out. I will let you know what I do on a daily and how I could possibly help you shift into a healthier direction. But yeah, I hope this gave you something to think about today. I hope you have a great rest of your Thursday and a great rest of your week. And until next time, bye.